What's up, everybody? I'm Sydney Goodman, and today's Daily Fix: PS5 games in your external storage, an 8K PS5 of the future, and we're taking a look at movies anywhere. Roll the thing. Literally, the dawn of the new console is upon us. This week, both the Xbox Series consoles and PS5 are dropping, and today we're turning our focus to some PS5 news. We've got some less than exciting news and then some better news. So, PlayStation 5 currently doesn't allow you to install, store, or play next-gen games anywhere other than its internal SSD. But Sydney, isn't that what Xbox does too? Kinda, sorta, but not really. The Xbox Series X also can't play next-gen games on anything other than its internal SSD and expensive approved external drive. But unlike PS5, it does offer the option to store games on external hard drives and transfer them back to the SSD without a lengthy download process. Back to the PS5. As noted by Digital Foundry, next-gen games can't be played from an external drive. This means that when the internal SSD is filled, your only option is to delete games to free up space, which, doesn't sound the absolute worst until you remember that the console comes with about 667 gigs of usable storage, and games aren't getting any smaller. For example, Activision announced last week that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is gonna need about 130 gigs of space on your PS5. Yes, Call of Duty has been notorious lately for using up a lot of space, but if next-gen game sizes are anywhere near that size, you're looking at about 6 games before having to vote games off your system. That might seem less than ideal, but things are looking up. A new PS5 FAQ covers this issue and says a future update could allow for storing PS5 games on an external USB hard drive. The exact response notes that, quote, explorations for allowing players to store but not play PS5 games on a USB drive in a future update are underway. It's also worth mentioning that there is an extra M.2 SSD expansion slot inside the PS5, but even that isn't activated at launch. Hopefully there's a fix soon. They are getting a bit of a head start on fixing this problem though, considering the console isn't launching for another 3 days. Speaking of the PS5 FAQ over on the PlayStation blog, we got more good news of what's to come after what's coming comes. While the PS5 is only able to output up to 4K on 8K displays at launch, a future system software update will allow the PS5 to, quote, output resolutions up to 8K when content is available with supported software. But don't worry, if you're not one of the probably very few people who actually own an 8K TV, you won't and don't need an 8K or even a 4K display because supported resolutions for the PS5 are 720p, 1080i, 1080p, and 2160p. And while 8K sounds exciting, and it's definitely a bigger number than 4, let's keep ourselves contextualized and remember, we're not exactly in the place where 8K will be the new normal anytime soon. Currently, even the most budget 8K TVs are $4,000, and IGN's choice for the best 8K TV this year, which is the Sony 85-inch Class Z8H Master Series, is $8,999, so there's that. There are a ridiculous amount of ways to buy movies now. Some of your movies are on iTunes, some of them are on Google Play, and some of them are still at your family's house when you were using DirecTV to buy movies. But with Movies Anywhere, you can bring your favorite movies together into one collection, even if you purchase them from different places like iTunes and Prime Video. You can even add those digital copies you redeemed on sites like Vudu. It's free to use with no subscription and no fees, and you only pay for the movies you choose to add to your collection. So if you want to be able to watch your movies in more places on more devices than ever before, jump on the Movies Anywhere train and download the free app. And that was your Daily Fix. I'm Sydney Goodman, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are. Now that you're all caught up on the news, check out our review of Bugsnax. Download the IGN app on all your mobile devices, subscribe to the Daily Fix on Snapchat, and for all things everything else, IGN.com.